From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Number 46 makes his big league debut right after this. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Coming to the plate now, Ryne Sandberg. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ryne Sandberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sandberg is retired, and there's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 4 for 11.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Chop toward the second baseman. Castro charging this one, and that's the second out.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Line toward the alley in left center. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Lee Smith is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Lines softly toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Striding into the box, Cliff Floyd. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Two out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Bernie Banks. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting second, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the catcher number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard on the ground towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
In now, Lee Smith. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two down, runners at first and second. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Justin Bour.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box, J.T. Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Smith has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Smith is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
One and two, here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Derek Dietrich is on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. miss as Castor was retired here for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Martin Prado now trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First offering on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
It's 2-0 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. Three and 0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Two and one to count to Sandberg.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Prado. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Cameron Maben now.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Banks to his left. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. High pop up. Rizzo has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Standing in now,
Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to center field. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch is popped up. Prado on the move. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 40, Lee Smith.
So here now is the pitcher, Lee Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit to short. Rojas ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Bour. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
At the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly to the right. Rizzo comes up with it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Mike Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Dan Straley will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dewar, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Cameron Maybin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Here's a high pop-up. Contreras waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. A little low. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Sandberg, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Sandberg rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Banks comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Miami, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they... Right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Fastball called for strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Rojas on second, Floyd on at first with nobody out. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a double steal try here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Right fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's a .330. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
4 runs here in this half inning. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Martin Prado now. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Two out with the man at first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Slow roller left side. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Marlins 6 and the Cubbies 3. Digging in to try it again, Billy Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Billy Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Maben on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2, full count. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Marlins lead it 6-3. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Scott Van Slyke is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. On the ground to third. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maven.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maven. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Edwards is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Maven, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now the 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Banks onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Digging in once again, Cliff Floyd. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
One left for Miami. They still lead it 6-3. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
25, Junichi Tazawa.
Javier Baez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Right.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this is fouled at the plate. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dietrich is there. He's got it one away.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Floyd will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Anthony Van.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. He went down on strikes last time up.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
JT Realmuto will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 8-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No outs, nobody on. Down the 3rd baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lewis Brinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Floyd is there. Makes the play. 1 away. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Billy Williams. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Kyle Bearclaw enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Oh, they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Prado in foul ground. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Miami's out in front 8-5. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brandon Morrow will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 50.
Chris Jimenez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 53.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit
Leading
ago.
off for the Marlins, right fielder, Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's
3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maven.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maven. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has got it. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. The next Cub up, Chris Jimenez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro to his left. He's there. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That misses. 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Happ at second. Sandberg is over at first with one away. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. Is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bryant to the opposite field. Floyd is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they need him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-5 tonight. The Miami Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dan Straley earns his first win of the season. Kyle Berklaw records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.